Hey everyone, Silvia Isachsen here. I'm excited to have Tanika with me today, and our topic is going to be on list building. It has been a lot of people's thorn in their side. They want a bigger list, right? And so I thought it would be great to talk about it. I mean, we might not have all of the solutions today, but we're going to talk about things that will work. So why don't we go ahead and let Tanika introduce herself and talk about your background with list building.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm glad to be here. My name is Tanika, like Silvia said, and I'm a business success coach. And basically, I work with female entrepreneurs to help them unleash inner diva confidence and take that confidence and build, dream businesses that are going to make money. So.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll tell you a specific problem I'm having, and I like to use myself as an example because we're both in this group, and everyone in this group is going to be seeing this, and actually this is only going to be posted in this group exclusively for us. And excuse me today, I'm a little tired. I have to go to Australia today, and I'm all nervous. Anyways, I'm having a problem where I'm creating blogs, posts now, and podcasts, but I don't know how to put up a pop-up so that they have to sign up first for them. So I'm putting them on Facebook, and people are starting to, on my page, and they're starting to look at them and stuff, but I'm not converting them to actual leads by getting their email. So how do I do that?
So I know just from experience, and that's what I usually speak from is just experience. I know with a lot of my blogs, I've started adding call to actions, and not only just a call to action to say, hey, sign up for my newsletter, because that's not very intriguing to most people. You have to kind of entice them to want something more. So I always try to put something that's a little bit different, kind of out of the ordinary. So for example, I have an article, a blog that I wrote a week ago, and it's about marketing and the things that you should know about marketing, especially if you're trying to sell anything whatsoever. And instead of saying, hey, sign up for my newsletter, or hey, come and join my group, I actually said that, hey, I'm doing a huge giveaway where I'm giving away a lot of free tools that everybody is able to have access to, and it's tools to help you grow your business. I've already gotten 5 signups from it, which is a huge win for me, because the majority of my blogs, and you can kind of see my timeline over the past year of what I did and didn't do. And from my very first blog for this business, I didn't have any call to action at all. So that wasn't good.
No.
And then as I've progressed over the months for the past year, things have changed, and you can definitely see where the call to actions at the end of the blog are totally different than what it started out to be. So definitely add some type of call to action, some way to work with you, to get more content from you.
I totally agree. I can 100%. I think that's probably the most important thing, is to have content and then have the call to action. Because even if you have content and no call to action, you have nothing.
Nope. They come and they read and they'll leave.
No sales, no emails. So let's get straight to it. So we're going to solve the problem live here, and it may or may not work. I mean, again, I'm just grateful to have such resourceful women and powerful women in this group, and I'm surprised you haven't posted some of your blogs. I wish more people would just post their stuff. I mean, I want to know what you're doing. Maybe I need your services. Maybe, this is a great way to network. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. And there's a heck of a lot on my screen, so let's see which one. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is what I'm going to share. Okay, and then I'm going to go to my Kajabi. By the way, we both use Kajabi, and I use ClickFunnels as well, just as much. And I'm looking into. I'm not committed to one except for, actually, I'm committing to this until I see results, because that's been the problem in the past.
I use several different things, and I've been testing all of them. So, and that's just part of being in business. You use a couple different things, try and see what works for your audience, because it may be different for somebody else's audience. So I definitely say try a lot of different ones out and see which one works best for you, your product, your service, and your audience.
Okay, so Tanika, can you see my page?
I can.
So here's my podcast, all nicely done. Here's my blog post, yay. Zero call to action.
Yes.
Baloney. That's what I call. And then next, I wanted there to be a pop-up. Is it better to have a call to action for my lead magnet here?
Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. So yes, definitely at the very end, have a call to action. So kind of your last resort down at the bottom. Definitely have something visually, but I haven't listened to your podcast yet. Make sure on your podcast as well that you have some kind of call to action that you say, hey, you know, if you just checked out this podcast and you enjoyed it, make sure that you join my list or whatever it is that you're giving out. You know, make sure to direct them to do that as well. Because if they're listening in the car, they may want to go back and see the actual written. They may want to join your list, and they may want to hear more from you. So you definitely want to make sure to mention that as well, especially if they're listening to it. So definitely have it all over the place. So yes, a pop-up would be good. Definitely listed at the bottom would be good as well.
What do you recommend? Both, I would say. Why don't we try to do a pop-up here? Do you want to attempt this?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, let's do it. I can hear my husband like banging doors and stuff. All right, so I'm coming here and I'm going to go to marketing. Is that correct?
That is correct. Go to marketing.
And then opt-in forms?
Yes.
Okay, so I happen to, I think, start one. Online business. Nah, let's just go right from the start. So add landing page right here.
Yes.
Okay. Or should I have done opt-in forms?
Now, New Kajabi is a little different setup, the way that it works together in doing all of this. When you do the actual landing page, that's basically the page that they'll come to. And so they'll see however you want to visually design that landing page, that's what it'll take them to. Now, if you did just a straight opt-in form, it won't take you to the big fancy visual stuff. So if you wanted something quick, you just want to grab their information, then you would do the opt-in form instead.
Okay, let's do that. I totally get what you're saying. I totally get that. So all I want is a pop-up box to come up. So that's opt-in form?
Yes.
Okay. So here it is, Silvia's opt-in free download. I made one. Okay, so let's edit that for a sec. The free download, free webinar. Oh, no, I don't want that. What do I want the thank you page to be?
Now this is after they actually give you their gold, which is their email address and name, or just email address. It'll take them to a page. Now I usually use this page, the thank you page, to say more information. You know, thank you so much. You're now in, or you'll now receive your download. It'll start download. You give them more kind of short information on what they're going to get, and thank you so much for joining. And then also I tell them to save it or to share it with their friends. So if they know somebody else that may be interested, share it with your friends, or go visit my social media, because I'm always trying to get people to follow me all over the place. So whether it's my Facebook page or my Twitter or my Instagram or my YouTube or whichever, I put all that information there too. Share the knowledge.
That's a great idea. That's the throat thing. It's my nervousness. It's my nerves today. So what should I do here? Should I go and create a page? No, or?
You can. I would suggest, if nobody has one at all, that definitely come up with a default one, so that if you're in a rush and you need to put something quick together, at least you have a good default page.
All right. So,
and I think New Kajabi creates one. They do have a default thank you. Now it says probably just thank you so much, and that's probably about it. So
how do I go about saying I don't choose any of these?
None of those? Oh, let's see. My little screen's in the way.
You know what? I can probably go and check out the page, and I can edit this out of this. So if it takes a minute to do this, I can edit this part out. So landing pages, I guess?
Yes, it's under landing pages.
And then let's just do a quickie here, a thank you page. So I'll do this. And where's thank you?
Now you can choose, with New Kajabi, you can pick a template, and it may have an actual, I just try to keep it as simple as possible. Yep.
So here it is.
They actually have a thank you set up. If you look over to the third one to the right.
Oh, this one?
They actually have, and you can choose that one.
All right. Perfect. I'll do that. Okay, that's awesome. Or I could have had download it here. Like if I chose this one, they could download the freebie, right?
You could, yep. So it all depends on what you're
trying to do. I want to do that.
Okay.
So let's get started. So the title, download your freebie.
Mm-hmm.
Download, and in this, download your freebie. The freebie sounds kind of cheesy.
Yeah, I don't use freebie as much, just because I don't like this way it sounds either. So I change it up. I always say, like if it's a map, a road map, I tell them what it is. Download your map now, or join the group now, or
So in this case, mine's going to be like a checklist, I guess. Checklist.
Okay. Yep. So download your checklist now, or whatever you feel that you.
Yeah, no, this is good. This is good practice, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so save. And it's funny because I totally feel familiar with all of New Kajabi, but there's certain elements that it's nice to have someone help you walk through.
Yeah.
So best landing pages in the world. I should just have the topic on there, or Silvia's blog. What's your recommendation?
Or just a huge thank you.
Thank you. Good idea. With proper spelling, of course.
Yes, well.
Thank you. And then underneath here, we can say download your free checklist. And my topic today was on what? On, I lost my head today. Tanika?
Yeah, I know you told us. I can't remember. I have lots in my brain too, so.
I know, right? Okay, so anyways, download your free checklist. That's all I'm going to say right now.
There you go.
And then here we go, download your free. I don't want this up here, so.
Take it out.
Okay, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to my blog. There we go. I can just copy it right there. There, and then for this information right here, I would put this in. Bam. Like that, and then I'll hit save in a moment. What about, do you do all this little text, or?
No, I don't. I try to make things as simple as possible, because as most people are, they're in a rush and they usually don't read a lot of text anyway, and they've already either listened to my podcast or they've read my blog. I just want a simple, hey, thank you, here's your download, I'll see you next time, or whatever the case may be.
And so you want to use your marketing colors here, right?
Absolutely. Branding everywhere.
And this image here, what is this image? I don't like that.
It looks like wood or something. And yeah, I would probably just do a flat lay, if not something extremely simple, or just, plain old white.
You know what? I'm just going to do that crazy sort of.
There you go. The zebra, which the leopard and all that we know of. So,
right? Like people. Yes. What about using the same thing that you're using for the post?
No. You could.
Why doesn't the zebra want to go? I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go to my Dropbox and I'm going to edit this out. I'm really happy to be doing this with you today. I've always really appreciated your energy, but actually speaking with you is even better.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. You made my day.
Yeah. So here we go. I do know I want this. And I'm going to find it right here. Is that your kids in the background?
Ooh,
so awesome.
Do you hear him? Yes, that's my 3-year-old.
That's awesome. That's perfect.
Yes, we can hear you, baby.
All right. So now, would you say that this should be related directly to the blog?
Well, I guess it depends, because everybody has different types of businesses, but definitely want to keep it at least color-wise on brand. Like I said, with the thank you page, I would just go as simple as possible and kind of call that a day, because by that time, they've already downloaded your information. You just want to make sure that, you get their email address so that you can start building your relationship with them.
So for the sake of time, I'm just going to do this.
Yeah.
All right, it's downloading it. Watch it say, this is about 5 megabytes.
Don't say that.
Have you had that?
I haven't yet. No, I do all my graphics, the 1280 by 720. I do all of them. I redo them in Canva and just bring them back over.
Me too, but I'm just being a bit of a rush queen here. Yeah, no. I know this is going to not work. Oh, what? Okay, whatever. So, yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, because it's really, really big. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, so let's head into here and change the color of this too. So I usually have my gold color, but that's not really a strong call to action color. That's the thing.
Yeah, something bright.
I'm going for it. I'm just going to find it. I know I can find a color that I want. I talked to Jenna. You, of course, too. And Jenna
Yes.
had a good pink. It was kind of like an outstanding pink.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, pink is one of the highest converting colors. Did you know that?
Is it? That's been my color for all of my businesses for years. So I love it, and I don't care. I remember when I first started business, everybody was like, "Pink, you don't want pink," and I'm like, "Look, I'm doing what's me, and I love pink." So
yeah, exactly. All right, so I'm doing pink too here, and here we go. But why didn't it change? Okay, good.
There you go. Yep.
Got it. So I'll take the time to go and change the colors and actually use my coloring that I want to use, but this is done. So that's how easy it was, right? But there's this live cast event, which I don't want. So if I just eliminate this, that's actually going to save that space there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good. And then done.
There you go.
So now I'm going to come here and I'm going to go into my opt-in forms.
Yes.
And then I'm going to go to my edit.
Mm-hmm.
And then my thank you page is going to be that one. Download your checklist.
There you go.
Now.
Yep.
And what about the webhook?
I don't really get into those, but that depends on you and which email subscriber company that you're using. So
this is what I could do here. Oh, sorry. I cut in there. I just noticed that it has email sequencing, and that's the new feature that Abby has, right? I'm just
right.
that because I started a sequence.
You did? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to hit save. Now we're done that. So
yep. So now do you see at the top the details, then you've got field submissions, embed. That's where you want to make sure. I always go through every single block just to make sure I have everything correctly. Yep. But to make it a pop-up, it would be under the embed.
Okay. And there it is right there. But this is what people see.
It shouldn't be. Let's see. What this is now, you can change. Let's see.
I don't mind. If this is a pop-up preview, I can easily just change this.
So on the landing page, and this is where New Kajabi kind of gets, because all the different pieces connect together, you have to just make sure all the bridges are connected to everything that you're using. That's where sometimes it gets kind of confusing. I still love New Kajabi, but
so what? All I got to do is just change this in the colors. I can do that easily.
Yeah.
So download your. I'm going to emphasize this free checklist. Good. And then I'm just going to say something like, add your name. There, download your free checklist. I don't even need to have that. Anything else? Thank you. And subscribe. No, I don't want subscribe. People don't like the word subscribe.
Right.
So let's use the word download. When you do download now, do you just, one word, there we go. Style, inline. What about the show as a pop-up? Okay, loading, delay. So I think we should delay it by 2 seconds, don't you?
Now for the pop-up, it will, so once they go and they actually are on your page for the blog, it'll wait for 2 seconds and then it'll pop up. So yes, I would wait instead of hitting them right when they get to it.
Right. Just 2 seconds at least. 2 or 3. I think 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3. It ticks me off when a pop-up comes right away. I think 2.
Yes.
All right, so we saved it. We got it. Download your free checklist. The colors are not making me feel that great, but you should be able to actually change the colors of that pop-up. Look, we're just moving forward. This is where tech can't trip us up. We just
yes.
What next? Take this code.
Yep, and then put it on
my website. Okay, so website and then blog. And then this page. This page where my blog is.
Is that where you have there you go.
And up top, is there a specific place we want to put it in the header or?
Now, I don't do a lot of coding. So if I do any coding, it's because of what somebody told me where to put it exactly.
No problem. So, I have done coding, and typically you're supposed to put it in the head, but there's no head here. So let's just experiment. Okay, so say okay, and Say save, and this is going to be one experiment. We may or may not want to use this particular. Oh my God! There it is.
Yay! It worked.
So now tell me something. What about pop-up blockers? Is this going to be eliminated? And if it is, then I can have it at the bottom too, right?
Yes, you can have it too. So it just depends on. Now I don't think I have any pop-ups through New Kajabi. Most of my pop-ups come from my other apps or software that I use, and like I said, it just depends because some of them I can make them look pretty, or I can make them pop up in a certain area. I use ActiveCampaign for my email, and so I can have it pop up right in the middle, or I can have it pop up down in the corner. I can have it actually inline, embedded on the actual page. So it just really depends. Like I said, with me, I'm trying out a whole bunch of different types of software and seeing which ones I like the best, and so we'll just have to try.
All right, so do you want to stop recording and then redo it, reintroduce, talk about listing, show what you just went through with me and show the value of that, or do you want to continue with this one?
We can continue.
Okay, great.
I feel good.
Awesome. Okay. So here we go. We just made this pop up. Fantastic. Thank you, Tanika, for walking me through this part, because really this was the only piece of the puzzle that was holding me back.
Don't let it. Yeah.
Right. So now what about when I'm on my Facebook business page though? So let's go to it right now. How can I get their information there? I can use this call to action because you said call to actions are important. So I can put the link there.
You can.
To that registration page?
You can do it to that registration page. You could also do it to just the opt-in form as well. Since you already have the embed code, you can do it to there as well. There's a lot of different ways.
Why don't we just do that right now?
Okay. So I would go back and actually, not the embed code, I would copy the actual website link, the URL for it.
Okay, so let's see. So you're talking about the URL for the actual podcast.
I would do it to the podcast, because then automatically when they go to it 2 seconds later, this will pop up.
Fantastic. And I think Facebook looks on that better than if you had it directly to pop up.
They do. So do remember that. Do not, like if you use lead pages, I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. You can do an actual landing page, or you can do just like in New Kajabi, or you can do what they call as a lead box. Do not do a lead box, because they will put you in Facebook jail, is what a lot of people call it. So yes, don't do that.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Facebook jail. So which option would I pick here now? Because learn more. That's it. There, and save changes. Oh, great. So here they go. But now this is going to go to that page. I think that with Kajabi, and you may be familiar with this, but if you go to blog and actually to the main page, it will tell me recent blog post. So, hey, this hasn't updated. It's still going back to the other one. Interesting. So you're gonna no, I think that we did good. We did good. Okay, so now we've got that. Let's go back to the business page and test this out. Here I go, business page, and then the call to action button's gonna come, learn more, and here we are. Let's go. It said learn more.
Is it thinking?
Oh, maybe because I'm the admin to this, it's not gonna do that.
Oh, I'm not. Well, no, it should let you test it. Is there a test it?
Let's go to the test.
Test button right there at the top. Yep. And there you go.
Let's see if it comes up. 1, 2.
Move on the screen. Oh, it's still thinking a little bit. Oh, now it could be because you're logged in as admin. What I usually, when I go to test any of my pages, I usually open up like Internet Explorer or Mozilla. So although I do everything in Google Chrome, and that's how most people should be looking at everything, but I just go to an outside browser and log in.
I'm using Chrome right now too, but I don't think that worked. But let's just check it out as our last thing. While I'm going to do that, can you let people know other ways or the value of doing these pop-ups for list building?
Now, pop-ups are great because especially there's a lot of different ways that you can do a pop-up. You can have a pop-up that comes, immediately as soon as they open that page. You can have a pop-up that is delayed, anywhere from 2 to 5 seconds, possibly longer. And again, it just depends on which software you're using. You can also have what's called an exit pop-up. So as people are about to click off of your page, you can have a pop-up that says, well, wait a second, make sure you downloaded this checklist before you leave. So it's good because you're catching them kind of in the moment of what they're doing. And instead of seeing it embedded or highlighted in your actual copy, it pops up and it kind of is like a pop-up in your mind that, hey, let me go ahead and download before I leave this page. Let me go ahead and download this checklist. So definitely pop-ups are a good thing. And the other thing that I would say about a pop-up is don't overuse them because they do get annoying. And yeah, they can get annoying. So
people are getting annoyed with it, right?
Yes. So you have to be very smart about your pop-ups. Make sure that you know your end goal in mind. And I always put myself in my in the shoes of me going out and looking for information and coming across somebody that I may want to do work with or get some help from.
Right.
I always put myself in those shoes and say, well, hey, I get annoyed.
People will be irritated if I have it on my blog post, though. I can't imagine. Can you share your screen and just test it from your side because it's just not Safari doesn't want me to log into. I always use Chrome. So.
Okay. I am requesting.
Oh, okay. Approve.
Okay. So this.
I through yours.
You want to see mine?
Yes, correct.
Go, baby.
So you just have to press share and then.
Okay, it says I can't share it while you're sharing.
Okay, so then I have to go to unshare. No, it wants me to stop. There we go.
There you go. Okay, share screen. Desktop. Okay. Can you see?
Oh my God, that looks beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I have a digital junkyard right now, so I kind of need to get away from that. All right, so I'm going to just, I'm logged into my Kajabi, and I don't want it to mess that up at all. All you have to do is go to my Facebook page. I just want to see if it. You know what? We can make great tutorials together. Yeah, we probably could, actually.
Yeah, we should just put them on YouTube. Look at this. It's awesome.
Okay, so this is one of my other businesses.
Nice.
Let's see. I'm not quite sure why it took me to there. Okay, what is your handle?
It's Silvia Isachsen. Yeah, ISACHSEN. Yeah. Hopefully that's the one. I do have 2 business pages, which I have to sort out. That's weird. Oh, you put a dot in there, I think.
Oh, it put one in there for me. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's because that's my regular page.
Oh, okay. ISACHSEN.
Yeah.
Why is it putting a dot in there?
I don't know. That's so weird. Can you put a 1 after the dot?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to log in with my regular information.
Okay. Yeah, we all know your password. No, just kidding. It didn't.
No, you know what? It's okay. Feel free to get in there.
If you go to, hey, I like that guy, Zach.
I love me some Zach, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it this one or that one?
The one with the flower.
The flower.
Yeah. I know. I have 2. I don't want to. I just do have it.
Okay. There we go. So learn more.
That's my hair extensions in there.
It's beautiful. It doesn't look like hair extensions at all.
Yeah, so if you press learn more.
Learn more, and it is taking me to your.
Cool.
And there it goes.
Oh, works. All right.
Yep.
So we're done. Done. So this has been so awesome. I just want to talk a little bit more about list building. So what do you have to share with us? A final nugget.
I think probably the best thing for anybody, whether you're starting out or you're growing or you are now growing and growing bigger, you always need to be list building. And even if I'm working with a lot of females that are just starting out and they don't even think about list building. Start list building from the day that you think you may want to be an entrepreneur. Start now, and definitely start with your friends and family and business acquaintances that you already have. Mm-hmm. Even if you don't know what your business is going to be or the first product you're going to put out or service you're going to put out.
Okay, let's talk about 10 ways you can list build right away. So you could do pop-ups.
Yes, pop-ups. Surveys.
Surveys.
Mm-hmm. Groups, Facebook groups. Join my group.
Okay.
I'm doing a contest, a giveaway. So that's another one. Mm-hmm. Webinars. Mm-hmm. Free trainings. Mm-hmm. So not webinars, you can do live trainings as well. Mm-hmm. So like Periscope, Facebook Live, networking, actually physically meeting with people.
We only need 3 more.
I do coffee talks with people, and I do virtual coffee talks. So that's another way. Blogs. Mm-hmm.
And podcasts.
Yes, there's so many. Yes. Yeah.
So now we just have to be able to be creative and find ways to always have a call to action.
Never forget. And it doesn't have to be anything big and massive. Like, don't say, make sure you come and buy my $1,000, gift. Make sure you're just always serving and giving value, and people that love you and love what they just wrote or saw from you, they will sign up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, it has been amazing speaking with you. You're like a ball of energy and light. I love you. Thank you for being in the group. And I strongly recommend that you start posting some of your stuff because we love it.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I will start doing that. That's been my challenge, has been just being visible, because I always want things to be perfect. And I know that nothing can be perfect. So that's what I'm getting over.
Don't I know it? Yeah. All right. Thanks again. Thank you, Tanika. See you next time.
Welcome. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.